start. Pool game, boys 01. It's Ginga in red, Black Knights in black. Brendan on the ball. It's Brendan, Max, Dennis, Diego, and Alex is in goal today. That's Max to Brendan. Brendan to the middle to Dennis. Dennis right in front of the goal. Alex, it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a corner for Black Knights. They place it down. They go to the middle. Hits Dennis. Dennis to Max. It's slippery on the field. That's Dennis on the ball. Dennis shoots. Hits the crossbar. Goes out of bounds. It's under us. It's going to be a kick in for Black Knights. Back to the goalie, back to number 5. 5 in front of the goal to number 3. 3 back to 5. Brendan's on this side. 5 down the middle of the court. Gets cut up by Diego. 5 again. 5 to 3. 3 to 17. They rotate through. 17 to the side. They're playing a 2-2 here. 3. They're probing the defense here. Max is up top. They're playing a diamond. 3 to the side. 17 to the wing. Got cut up by Dennis. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a kick in for Black Knights. I can't see the clock, so we're going to have to figure what the time is up here. 5 on this side. 5. Diego's on it. 5 turns to the left. He gets by him. 5 to the middle. Gets cut up by Max. Diego to the middle of the court. Diego tried to send Dennis. Got cut off. 3 has the ball. Brendan's up top now. 3. 3 to the side to 17. 17 back to 3. 3 turns, 3 looks. He gets 5 on the left side. 5 back to the middle. Brendan cuts it off. Brendan, he slips. He slips on the ground. Ball goes out of bounds. This is going to be a kick in for Black Knights. 5 on the ball. 5 to 3. 3 to the side to 14. 14 to the middle of the field to 5. 5 shoots, gets blocked by Diego out of bounds. Should be a corner for Black Knights. 5 to 3. Alex on the save. Alex out to the side to Dennis. Dennis gets cut up by 17. 17 up the side, he shoots just wide. 14 past him. He slipped right on the sideline. You can see all the players are trying to get the footing here. Alex has the ball. Alex sends it out to the left to Dennis. Dennis to the side to Diego. And they're saying it didn't clear the zone. They have it 2 seconds. He sends it out to Dennis. Dennis to the middle of the field. Gets cut up by 3. 3's going to shoot with his left foot. Gets blocked by Brendan. 5 has it. 5 to the corner. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal clearance for Ginga. Alex looks up. He finds Max in the center of the field. Max to Diego. Diego to Dennis. Dennis has got Brendan to the left. Brendan back to Dennis. Dennis up the middle. Dennis shoots. It gets deflected. It should be a corner. It got deflected wide by the goalie. Dennis on the corner. Dennis is trying to get footing. He sends it back to Diego. Diego shoots it. It's through. It's a goal. Diego on a shot and a goal. 1-0 Ginga. 14 has the ball. 14 sends it back to 3. 3 to 17. 17's probing. 14's making a run up the side. 3 to the side. Back to 3. 3 right in front of his goal. Diego's on him. 17 tries to cut around. Diego tried to cut off. 17 on the run. To the side to 5. 5 shoots. Brendan deflects it out of bounds. That's 5, sends it back to 3. It's 1-0 Ginga. 3 backpedals. He chips it ahead. Dennis has it. Dennis ahead. Gets chipped out of bounds by 3. It's a kick in for Ginga. He places it down, sends it back to Diego. Diego in front of his goal. Alex in goal tonight. Diego up the side. That hit. He shoots. Save. It's going to be a corner for Ginga. Brendan on the corner. 16 just came in the game for 14. Brendan sets it down to Dennis. Back to Brendan. Brendan, it got chipped. It went out of bounds. The corner again. It got deflected by number 3 over the end line. It's another corner Brendan's trying to get his footing on that side. You can see all the people going by. Brendan sends it to Dennis, back to Brendan. Brendan to Dennis in front. 16 takes it away, 16 to the right. 16 sends it back to 3. Goalie has stepped out of the goal. 3 sends it to 5 on the left side. 5 back to 3, 1-0 Ginga. 3 to the middle, Brendan tried to cut it off. They call a foul on 17. He elbowed Brendan, took him down. Dennis on the ball. Dennis to Max. Max to the corner to Brendan. Tried to get it back to Max. They cut up by 3. Brendan tried to cut it away. That's Diego. Diego to Brendan. He let it go out of bounds and he slips and falls. It's a kick in for Ginga. Brendan's going to take it. Brendan's got Max in front of him. Max slides it to the side. Diego slides down and it hit, I don't know what it hit. It hit Alex out of bounds. It hit the crossbar out of bounds. That is, I don't know who that is. 39's in the game for Ginga. Alex cuts it back. 39 on the ball. 39 across to Diego. Diego turns. Diego wills in the game. And it goes out of bounds. It's 1-0 Ginga. 3 has the ball for Black Knights. 3 to the middle to 5. Back to 3. Went through. 16 turns on his right foot. Alex saves it. Alex out to 39. 39, Diego has it. They call a foul. I think that's the 3rd foul on Black Knights. That's Will. They're trying to mop up the sideline. You can see it. 17 and 17 shoots. It's wide. It's 1-0 Ginga. Alex on the ball. Alex flops it out to Diego. Diego on his right foot. It goes out of bounds. 17 on the kick in. He sends it across to 16. 16 turns on his left foot back to 17. 17 to the side to number 5. 5 to the middle, left-footed shot. It's just wide. I think it got deflected, but they're saying it's a goal clearance. Alex out to 39. 39 in the corner. Wait. He's got 2 seconds to get rid of it. Alex to Max. Max in the center of the field. He sends it to Will. Will turns. Will sends it to 39 on the left side. He sends it back to Max. Max in front of his goal. 16's defending. That's Will on that side. Will to the side to Diego. Diego sends it through the legs. Will goes down. 17 comes away with it. It's 3 on 4. That's a foul. 17's holding his right leg. The floor is really slippery. That's the biggest problem. It's going to be a free kick for Black Knights. 5 is lined up over it, and 16. 16's going to take it with his left foot. He flips it. 5 gets blocked by Diego out of bounds. 17 on the free kick. He sends it to 16. 16 in the middle on his left foot to 17. 17 sends it to the side. 16 wants to turn. Alex saves it. Alex sends it out to Dennis. Dennis on the left side. Dennis cuts back to the middle. Dennis loses it. 30 stole it. It got cleared by Diego into the next court, and it comes back from the next court. 30 on the free kick for Black Knights. 30 in front to 17. Back to 30. 30 gets surrounded. Diego tried to go up the side. 30 in front. Will clears it out of bounds. It's 1-0 Ginga. Goalie takes the kick in to 16. 16 up the middle of the field to 17. 17 to the side to 5. 5 back to 16. 16 looks up. 16 back to 5. 5 on his right foot, cuts the middle to 17. Alex is going to pick it up. Alex to Dennis. Dennis in front of his goal to Diego. Diego to Dennis. This is Will. Will turns on his right foot. Back to Dennis. Back to Will. Tries to go up the side. Hit 30 out of bounds. Will back to Dennis. Back to Will up the right side. They're saying it went out of bounds. 30 on the kick in for Black Knights. 30 back to 5. 5 wants to clear his right foot to 16. 16 to the side to 5. 5 to the middle. He wants to shoot it. It gets blocked. 30 in front to 5. 5. And it goes in. He put it over Alex's left shoulder. Will is going to come out. Brendan's coming in the game. It's 1-1. That was Diego to Dennis. 39 sends it to Brendan. Brendan back to 39. He cuts in the middle of the field. Back to Brendan in the right corner. They lose it out of bounds. It's going to be a kick in for Black Knights. 21's in the game. 21 has it. 21-5. 5 goes to the corner. Gets cut away. 16 recovers it. 16 gets it under. Back to 21. He's got 30 to the side. 30 has it. 30 back to the middle. 21 leaves it right there for 30. 30 to the side to 16. 16 on his left foot. 16 cuts it back to 21. 21 in the middle of the field. Brendan comes away with it. Brendan pokes it for 39. 39. He tries to turn. He got held. No call. He fall on top of the goalie. Send it out to 16. 16 back to 30. Dennis is on him. 5 on the side. Diego pokes it back. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a goal clearance for Black Knights. 31-30 on our side. It's right in front. It goes out of bounds. It's a corner. 39 on the corner. 39 chips it to the other side. Diego on his right foot. Diego shoots. It gets deflected. Brendan still has it. It's a corner, right? Got deflected out of bounds. 31 down the middle. To 16 to 21, 21 to 30. 30 back to 21. It's 1-1. 21 to the side to number 5. 5 up the side. Diego takes it away. Diego to 39. 39 shoots. It gets blocked in front. Dennis comes away with it. Dennis sends it out to 39. He got elbowed. No call. It's back to Brendan. Brendan to the side to Diego. Diego turns on it to 39. He sends it to Brendan on the right side. Brendan sends in to Dennis. It was a good thought. Goalie has it. It's going to be a goal clearance. He whips it out to his left to 16. 16 back to 21. 21 in front of his goal. 21 makes a run up the field. Gets cut up by Dennis. 30 has it. 30 to the side to 5. Got poked away by Diego out of bounds. It's 1-1. 5 back to 21. 21 sends it back to 5. 5 back to 21. 21 has 5 on the left, 30 in the middle. 5's trying to go to the middle of the field. 5 to 30 on his left foot to Diego. Diego has it. Diego to Dennis. Got cut off by 5. Dennis comes away with it. Here comes Dennis to the left side. Oh, it's Diego, sorry. Goes out of bounds. It's 1-1. It's going to be a goal clearance for Black Knights. They send it out to the side to 16. 16 on the side to 5. 5 trying to turn. Got poked away by Diego. 5 on the kick-in, the 16. 16 to the side to 21. 21 to his right. 21 back to 5. 5 to the side. Diego cuts it up. Brendan has it. Brendan turns. Brendan looks. Brendan to Dennis. Dennison. He tried to toe poke it. That's 5. They call a foul on Dennis. It's going to be a free kick for Black Knights right at midfield. 21 to the side. Max is in the game. 16 to the side. 16 shoots. It's high and over the top. Brendan has it. 21 is behind him. Brendan looks up. Brendan to 39. He tips it out of bounds. It's going to be a goal clearance. 31 down the side. Max cuts it up. It goes out of bounds. 16 on the ground to 3. It's 16, 3, 21, and one other guy in there. 16 to the right side of the court. He chips it in off Brendan's head. Alex is going to get it. Alex to Dennis. Dennis turns. Dennis to Brendan. Brendan tried to get it back to Dennis. Brendan to Dennis on the left side in the corner. Dennis chips it in. It's over 39's head. 21 makes a run up the middle of the field. He goes to the center to 4. He dummies it out of bounds. Should be a kick in for Ginga. No, wait. That's Brendan has the ball. Brendan sends it to Max. Max sends it across to Dennis. Dennis up the left side. It gets poked away by 16 out of bounds. It's going to be a kick in for Ginga. I can't see the clock, so don't know what the time is. It's 1-1. We're like stalling here with the ball. Dennis sends it back to Max. He has a shot if he wants it. He shoots. Goalie on the save. It goes out of bounds. Dennis sets it up. Dennis in front to 39. Back to Dennis. Dennis to the side. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal clearance for Black Knights. It's 1-1. He sends it to the corner to number, I think it's number 3. 3 has it. 21 is to his left. 16 to his right. He sends it to 16. 16 back to 3. 3 to the middle of the field. It goes too far. It's going to be a goal clearance for Alex and Ginga. Alex sends it out to 39 on the right side. 39 comes across. He's got Brendan to the left. He sends it back to 39. 39 to Dennis on the right side. Dennis sweeps up the side. He sends it to 39 coming up the left side. He's got Brendan with him. And it gets kicked out of bounds by number 3. Should be a kick in for Ginga. Brendan on the kick in. Brendan to 39. 39. Brendan slips. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be another kick in for Ginga. 39 on the kick. He sends it back to Dennis. Dennis to the middle of the field. Dennis to Max. Max turns. He sends it to 39 on the left side. Back to Brendan. Brendan to Max. Back to Brendan. They need some action here. Max has it. Max makes a run down the middle of the field. Sends it back to Brendan. They're playing a tight 4 in the middle. 39, he loses it to 21. He cuts it back. 3 has it. 3 to the middle of the field to 16. Brendan pokes it away out of bounds. It's going to be a kick in for Black Knights. They can't find the ball. Three has the ball. 3 to the side to 21. It's 1-1. 21 to the side to 16. 16 sends it to the middle of the field to 4. 4 cuts it back. That's Brendan with it. Brendan turns over the ball. Brendan to Max. Max sends it to 39 in front of the goal to Dennis. Dennis chips it ahead. Brendan's going to get to it. Brendan steps over it. Brendan shoots. He tried to cross in front. 4 is coming the other way. 4 to the middle. Max cuts it off. 16 tries to play to his right. And he goes down. They're calling a foul. He actually elevated. The floor is slippery. 16 to 17 on the left side. 17 on his right foot. Sends it back to 3. Back to 17 on the left. They're taking the air out of the ball. 16 to the right. 16 to the right. 3 has the ball. 3 to 17 on this side. Back to 3. They've got 21 crossing in front. They're trying to probe here. 3 has the ball. 3 to the side to 21, back to 3. They've got Max in the back now. 3, he's right near midfield. He sends it back to 21. 21 to 3. They're looking for an opening. 3 to the side to 17. Diego takes it away. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a kick in. It goes back to the goalie, back to number 3. 3 back to 3 to the side to 17 in the red shoes. 21, Brendan takes it away. He gets around him, he goes to the corner, he goes out of bounds. It's a tough surface. People are slipping left and right. Diego has the ball. Diego on the right side. He sends it to Dennis. Dennis has got Max coming up. He sends it to Brendan on that side. Brendan on his right foot. He crosses in front to Diego. Diego flips it to Brendan. Brendan, 21 runs to him. That's 17 on the ball. 17 in red. 17 to the side to 16. 17 making a run to the near post. And he loses it to Max. Max to Dennis. Dennis has got Diego on the left. Dennis steps over it. He's got Brendan behind him. Brendan has it. Brendan to the side. 3 takes it away. That's 17. 17 to 21. Hit him right in the foot. It goes out of bounds. Alex has it. Alex is looking for an outlet. He finds Max. Max to Brendan. Tried to send it back to Max running up the field. Got deflected by number 3. Brendan back to Dennis. Dennis sends it to the side to Diego. Diego to Max. Max inside. 3 in front. 3 turns to his left. Goes up the side. Gets cut away by Dennis. Dennis on the shot. Dennis shoots. Just wide. It's going to be a goal clearance for Black Knights. 14 is in the game for 21. It's a goal clearance. They send it out to 14 is in the game. This is 16. Diego cut it away. Dennis has it. Dennis got Max. Max on his right foot. Max turns. 14 steps in. 14 down the right side. 14 steps over to his left foot. He goes to the side to 17. 17 back to 3. 3 sends it back to 16. Back to 3. 3 to 17. 17 up the side. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a kick in for Ginga. Dennis has the ball. Dennis to his left. He finds Max. Max sends it back to Dennis. 17 steals it. Goes out of bounds. Alex has the ball. Alex sends it down the field to Diego. It gets headed out of bounds. It's going to be a corner. It's going to be a corner for Ginga. In front to Brendan. Back to Diego. Diego to Max. Max shoots. It gets blocked out of bounds. It's going to be a kick in for Ginga. Ball is in the other court. And Max is going to take the kick in. He's got 4 seconds. To Brendan. Brendan in the corner. Tried to get it back to Max. It's stuck in the corner. Max comes away with it. He pokes it back to Dennis. Dennis sends it back to Diego. Diego turns to his left. He sends it up the field, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a clearance for Black Knights. 31 to 3. 3 to the side. That is, I think that's 14. 14 poked it ahead. It's going to go out of bounds. People take their eye off the ball. It's very slippery on the sides. Dennis has it. Dennis to the side. 3 has it. 3 in front. And it goes right through Alex. 17 on the nutmeg. 2-1 Black Knights. I can't see what the time is on the clock. It's Diego, Max, Brendan, Dennis on the court with, he flips it ahead. It's going to go out of bounds. He got tied up by number 3. That was Diego got tied up. 3 has it, sends it up the side to 14. 14 gets blocked. And it gets swiped out of bounds. It's going to be a kick in for Black Knights. 14 back to number 3. 3 back to 14. 14 on the right side sends it to 17. He's a goal scorer. 17 back to 14. 14 to 3. 5 is in front of the goal. He's trying to get the ball. 3, he's trying to pick off. 3 sends it back to 14. 5 is making a run across the goal mouth. That's 17 sends it back to 3. 3 to the middle of the field, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal clearance. Diego turns. Diego to Brendan. Brendan on his right foot got poked away. That's Max. Max got tripped. That's a foul. It's going to be a free kick for Ginga. They have to get clear. They got to clear here. Sends it back to Diego. Diego shoots. Brendan was in front. It's on the ground to 14. 14 makes a move. He shoots right by Alex. Right in front of the goal. He goes out of bounds. Alex has it. Alex to Brendan. Got deflected by number 5 out of bounds. 3 steps in the way. That's just garbage, man. Wow. Blocked out of bounds. People don't have to do these things. That's Dennis. Dennis up the side. Got poked away. 3 has the ball. 3 to the side to 14. 14 cuts. 14. They're letting him dribble the ball. He sent it to the side to 5. 5 back to 3. He's just going to sit on the ball. He sends it back to 14, and it's halftime. 2-1 Ginga.